Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. The arrival of Diego Leon has caused Manchester United's young players to lose his place in the squad, and Ruud Van Nistelrooy has spoken out about Marcus Rashford. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Manchester United set to finalize £6.8 million deal for signing. Under the stewardship of Ruben Amorim, Manchester United are embarking on a project that could prove to be painstakingly challenging. Years of mismanagement need to be undone before the Portuguese manager can begin to construct the squad he envisions. At times, it seems as though Amorim is attempting to achieve the impossible by shifting an immovable object. His first few months at Old Trafford have been anything but straightforward, but there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon. If Amorim's tenure at Sporting CP taught us anything, it's that he isn't afraid to place trust in young talent and give them opportunities. According to the Daily Mail, one player United are on the brink of signing is young left-back Diego Leon from Paraguayan side Cerro Porteño. The move is said to be pending a medical. As reported by Fabrizio Romano last month, the total package for the deal, including the initial fee, add-ons, and performance-related bonuses, is around £6.8 million. United appear to have identified significant potential in the 17-year-old and are prepared to invest to bring him to Manchester. To make room for Leon, the club might allow promising youngster Harry Amas to depart. The 17-year-old impressed during pre-season, and the report suggests Ruud Van Nistelrooy is keen to bring him to Leicester City. It remains to be seen how prominent a role Leon will play in United's first team in the near future. At just 17, and considering the challenge of adapting to English football, it may take some time before he makes a meaningful impact. Nevertheless, his development will be one to watch in the coming months. Van Nistelrooy weighs in on Rashford's omission from Amorim's squad against Liverpool. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano recently revealed on Instagram that Marcus Rashford has once again been excluded from the Manchester United squad, this time for their crucial Premier League clash against Liverpool. According to manager Ruben Amorim, Rashford's absence is due to illness, which has prevented him from participating in training sessions. Amorim stated that this made the decision to leave him out of the squad a straightforward one. This latest exclusion, however, is part of an ongoing pattern. Rashford was reinstated into the squad for the match against Newcastle, but was left on the bench throughout the 0-2 defeat. Such decisions have raised questions about the forward's standing under Amorim, particularly as speculation regarding his future continues to intensify. Since December, Rashford has found himself at the center of controversy. His repeated omissions from the squad have drawn attention, and reports have emerged suggesting the player is keen to seek a new challenge. The rumor mill has been further fueled by a narrowing pool of potential suitors, with Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain reportedly cooling their interest, leaving Saudi Arabian clubs such as Al Ahly as some of the few options still in the frame. Rashford's current form and his reported wage demands appear to be major obstacles to securing a move to a top club. His recent performances, combined with concerns over his attitude, have made him a less attractive prospect. This comes at a time when clubs are increasingly cautious about their investments, especially given the relentless demands of the modern football calendar. Ruben Amorim, meanwhile, seems to have reached his limit with Rashford. When asked about the player, Amorim tactfully redirected the conversation, emphasizing that his primary focus is on preparing Manchester United for their showdown against Liverpool. This approach suggests that Amorim is determined not to let Rashford's situation distract from the team's objectives. Amidst this uncertainty, former Manchester United interim manager Ruud Van Nistelrooy has offered his perspective on the matter. "I've coached him before. There's not much I want to say about him. I just hope he can rediscover his sharpness, and I trust Ruben Amorim knows what's best for Manchester United." His comments reflect a balanced and diplomatic stance, avoiding any direct criticism while leaving room for Rashford to improve. The uncertainty surrounding Rashford's future only seems to grow. While Amorim's decisions suggest he is losing faith in the player, Rashford still has time to turn things around. However, he will need to work hard to regain both his form and the trust of his manager if he wishes to remain part of Manchester United's plans. For now, Rashford faces a defining moment in his career. The coming weeks will be critical in determining whether he can bounce back and reclaim his place as a key figure at Old Trafford. With the January transfer window fast approaching, the next chapter of Rashford's career could take an unexpected turn. As the Liverpool clash looms large, Amorim remains focused on securing a vital 3 points. While Rashford's future hangs in the balance, Manchester United's immediate priority is to maintain their momentum in the league and put in a strong performance against their historic rivals. What do you think? Has Ruben Amorim run out of patience with the Rashford situation? And what do you hope to see from Rashford? Should he leave Manchester United for a fresh start, or work harder to regain his place in Amorim's squad? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Joshua Zirkzee transfer demand speaks volumes about £36.5 million move. Joshua Zirkzee's time at Manchester United has been anything but smooth sailing, with the Dutchman enduring a frustrating 6 months since his summer move. Now, speculation is rife that Zirkzee could leave Old Trafford during the January window, and the nature of United's demands for any potential deal speaks volumes about the club's stance on his future. The Red Devils secured Zirkzee's signature in July, beating stiff competition after his impressive 11-goal campaign for Bologna in Serie A. His arrival was met with optimism, and he made an electrifying start to his Premier League career by coming off the bench to score a match-winning goal against Fulham on his debut. However, that bright start quickly faded. A string of goalless appearances followed before Zirkzee netted twice against Everton in December and added another goal in a defeat to Tottenham weeks later. Beyond that, his contributions have been limited, leaving United with little return on their £36.5 million investment. According to reports from Gianluca Di Marzio, Manchester United are now keen to part ways with Zirkzee on a permanent basis. Juventus have expressed interest in taking him on loan, but United have dismissed the idea outright, insisting on either a permanent transfer or a loan deal with an obligation to buy in the summer. This firm stance suggests manager Ruben Amorim has already made up his mind about Zirkzee's role at the club. Before United's 0-2 defeat to Newcastle, in which Zirkzee started on the left of a front three, Amorim admitted he doesn't view the 23-year-old as a natural centre-forward. Ruben Amorim has expressed concerns about Manchester United's lack of physicality in attack, highlighting the need for more strength up front. Speaking after the team's recent performances, Amorim noted that while United are effective in possession, they often fail to impose themselves physically against opponents. Zirkzee struggled to make an impact in the unfamiliar wide role, and Newcastle capitalized early with 2 quick goals. In a harsh tactical decision, Amorim substituted him midway through the first half. Zirkzee headed straight for the tunnel, visibly dejected, before rejoining the bench minutes later, drawing sympathy from Sky Sports pundit Gary Neville. Despite criticism, Zirkzee's Premier League goals-to-game ratio still surpasses that of fellow United striker Rasmus Højlund. The Danish forward cost twice as much, but is yet to make the leap from promising talent to consistent threat. Nevertheless, it seems United's hierarchy remains more confident in Højlund's long-term potential than Zirkzee. With United prepared to cut their losses on the former Bayern Munich prospect, the brief Zirkzee chapter at Old Trafford looks set to come to an abrupt end. While his time in Manchester hasn't gone to plan, it remains to be seen whether a move elsewhere could reignite his career and prove United wrong for giving up so soon. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.